Okay, this is a trash pile. One of the things about province life is that we burn our trash. This is the kubo. Well, we still call it a kubo. It's not a kubo anymore. Kubo is like Bahay kubo is a bamboo house, bamboo hut. This had been a kubo, and then we built it out, concrete and brick, and you can't really see in there, so dark. That's an outdoor kitchen, and like I mentioned in the previous video, got dogs all over the place. This is Chori. He's the old man in the group. Hiding up there behind that wall is Watcher. And you hear in the background, that's Ada. No, that's Bogart. Ada is he's a little bit whinier. Anyway, just wanted to show you how we feed them. This is gonna be, oh my gosh, I hear the thunder. This is gonna be what we call lugao. Lugao is like a rice porridge, and I've got 2 cups of uncooked rice in there. These are last night's leftovers. We do give them fish bones. This thing's gonna be cooking enough so that the fish bones are soft. And this right here is well, you guys know it as Moringa, and we feed this to the dogs. It's very healthy. It's a superfood. Look at that Moringa. Moringa. We strip the leaves off and throw that in there. And yeah, so, and then the stems, of course, we'll be burning. The stems are actually edible, but they don't taste all that great. And usually what they do with the stems is they grind them, they dry them, and grind them into powder. Oh, by the way, I'm going to show you something. Something that we do frequently. If you can see that, hold on. This is watermelon seeds, and you see what's happening with the look like sperm. Well, that's what that is. Building blocks of life. We replant our seeds, and which is what makes this property so life-giving. So we raise everything we want. And so my goal is to get this to the point where we don't have to go to the store for anything but maybe rice. I'm not interested in doing rice fields or anything like that. But as far as livestock, we have pretty much everything we want except fish. I'm still buying fish, but I have to build a structure in order to do a fish pond. I don't want to do a fish pond like everybody else does, because I keep hearing all the stories of people coming in and stealing your fish at night. And you raise them, get them to the point where you're just ready to harvest them, and all of a sudden somebody comes along and steals them. Yeah. So anyhow, I'm gonna do another video. I just wanted to do something real quick to kind of show you guys how we feed these dogs. So basically, we cook all of that. Oh, we cook all of that, and we do this every day. Back in there, and we take you in the back. So this is where we keep the wood. This right here is going to be turned into a structure. This is wood that we cut from our own trees, and that's just leftover junk. There's nobody staying in this house right now, but and this is the dirty kitchen. This is what they call like a rocket stove. Basically, when you need really, really high heat, you put the fire in there and it concentrates it out the top like that. And I'm gonna get this cleaned up, have it looking a little bit more decent, but this is where we do most of our cooking, right there. I got another one at the other house. And this is luau from yesterday. And the dogs eat twice a day. Yeah. So anyhow, that's one of the dog houses back there. Banana trees. This is where I keep the kindling, and I'm gonna go pull those dried leaves off that banana tree. This is charcoal. This is if you're gonna be doing a lot of cooking, but if it's just for a little bit of cooking, you only need to Alice, Alice. So yeah, so if we use the wood, if we're gonna cook something quick, we use the charcoal. We're gonna cook something. We're gonna do a lot. And take a peek inside the bahay kubo. It's not quite done, but it's here we go. So this is what it looks like on the inside, right? And that right there is a bathroom. There's a running water in there and a toilet. You can't see it from here, but it's in there. And then, oh no, I take that back. I take that back. That's like a private room. The CR is back there. CR is what we call the bathroom. We call it a comfort room. Yeah, and then it's all open. So if you see, you know, it doesn't get too hot in here. We have ways of keeping out the mosquitoes and the rodents and all that kind of stuff. And this gate, this is it. There's no door. Just like that, right? You got a little lock right there. So, anyhow, yeah, this place is a big old mess. It's like I got my work cut out for me. And crazy. I sent all these shoes here for different family members. These shoes I got some of, well, these sketches right here these were mine. Actually, those are mine too. Shit. Many of the other shoes I bought in either got them from, you know, leftover for my kids or myself, and then friends, and then Goodwill. And we send these buy-in boxes every 6 months. I send it to family so that family can use, you know, clothing and clothing, shoes, food products, stuff like that. What we call a pasalubong, which is like a gift. And then oh, these are coconut husk. And let me tell you about these. These we dry them out, and these make very good kindling. They I mean, you can start these fires without any kind of lighter fluid or anything like that. This stuff lights right up. And then end of the day, every day we burn our trash. Those rubber gloves, surgical gloves, I sent my mom probably 2-3 years ago, and she uses them so she doesn't get rashes and stuff. And I'll give you guys a better kind of a walk around tour better later on. This is the blue house. This is what it looks like from the outside. It was originally a 1-floor house without the garage. That garage was added later. Second floor was added later, and then the balcony was added. I'm going to add a 3rd floor after the rain is over. Yeah, and that's what that wood is going to be for, and that's what that brick is going to be for. And we're going to add gutters to all the buildings to save water. I'll probably put maybe 3 cisterns up here to collect the rainwater. So these 3 houses will all pour into one cistern, and then I have a couple of other houses up in that area that We're going to collect all the rainwater into one cistern for that. And then down this way, past that way, is what I call the village. And that's just a bunch of small houses for, visitors and employees and stuff like that. I got one back way up in there that my mom built, actually for a nephew, I think she said. I think it was for a nephew. And then he ended up only using it for a couple of years, and he moved out. Now one of our workers lives there. So I'll give you guys a better tour later on. But as you can see, I got a lot of work. I got a lot of work to do. So I got to get a wheelbarrow. I was hoping to do it today, and a scythe. Scythe. So I can cut this grass down. What my mom had been doing was bringing the cows over here, the goats, to eat this up, but they always end up eating the produce. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sift this and then throw the grass into the wheelbarrow and then carry it up to the animals. So that'll help with the landscaping here. As you can hear, more dogs. We were just having a discussion today. I want to do Dobermans, and she's afraid of Dobermans. But if we get puppies, you know how it is. I think once I show up with those first puppies, my mom will lose her fear of Dobermans. Anyhow, all right. So I've got to magluto all of this. I gotta cook. I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.